Fans are already buzzing because the long-awaited sequel to a cult classic has landed on Netflix. Adam Sandler is back as the chaotic, hockey player turned golfer we all love, and the story that unfolds is loaded with unexpected twists, celebrity cameos, and a powerful emotional arc that taps deep into 90s nostalgia and modern star power. So let's dive into everything you need to know. Happy Gilmore 2 picks up nearly 30 years later, with Happy Gilmore forced out of retirement when tragedy strikes. During a golf tournament, he accidentally hits his wife, Virginia, in the head, and she dies instantly, setting Happy on a gritty, guilt-ridden journey as a single dad of 5, determined to fund his daughter Vienna's ballet education in Paris while rediscovering his old spark in the sport that made him famous. While that plot decision sparked outrage online with fans grieving Virginia's sudden death, even though she returns later in illusionary flashbacks to guide Happy emotionally, Julie Bowen was fully on board and embraced her return, praising the narrative purpose and the emotional weight it gives his redemption arc. From there, the movie evolves into a battered comeback story. Happy must juggle raising 4 unruly sons and Vienna, portrayed by Sandler's real-life daughter Sunny, whose ballet dream becomes the centerpiece of his mission to re-enter competitive golf and reclaim meaning in his life. Chris McDonald returns as Shooter McGavin, still cocky and antagonistic 30 years later, reigniting their iconic rivalry with a sharper, more nostalgic edge. Ben Stiller is back as Hal-El, the mustachioed nightmare from the original nursing home, and Dennis Dugan reprises his role as Commissioner Doug Thompson, ensuring full continuity with the first film's creative DNA. The ensemble extends beyond the familiar faces. Happy's mentor's son Slim, Blake Clark's son Lavelle Crawford, offers quirky advice, while busboy-turned-caddy Oscar Mejias, played by Bad Bunny under his full name Benito Antonio Martinez Ocasio, brings vibrant energy and humor to Happy's support team. In addition to these core characters, Happy Gilmore 2 features dozens of high-profile celebrity cameos. Golfing legends like Rory McIlroy, John Daly, Scotty Scheffler, Bryson DeChambeau, Brooks Koepka, Paige Spirac, Justin Thomas, and Will Zalatoris show up as themselves, blending sports authenticity with playful satire. Athletes and entertainers are represented too. NFL star Travis Kelce appears as a snarky hotel waiter. Eminem, Post Malone, Cameron, and Ken Jennings all pop up in brief yet memorable shots, and pro wrestling stars Becky Lynch and Maxwell Jacob Friedman add dramatic flair to golf tournament chaos. Even Sandler's family got in on the fun. His wife Jackie and daughter Sadie appear on screen beside Sunny, and footage of family dynamics is woven with warm humor and real connection, emphasizing how Happy's world now extends beyond golf into parental responsibility and loss. Behind the scenes, production wrapped in December 2024 after filming across New Jersey, Bedminster Golf Clubs, a burger shop in Garfield, Newark Schools, Maplewood Salons, Montclair Restaurants, the Montclair Golf Club and more, setting the sequel in familiar East Coast locations that mirror the original's blue-collar charm. The team behind the original, screenwriter Tim Herlihy, producer-executive Dennis Dugan, and Happy Madison producers Jack Giraputo and Robert Simons, returned alongside director Kyle Newacheck to balance the old-school comedy vibe with modern cameo culture and emotional depth. Music and humor lean heavily into early 90s pop culture callbacks, with classic lines, favorite quotes, Sandler confirmed at least one original catchphrase returns, and nostalgic soundtrack moments that remind longtime fans of why Happy Gilmore became a quote machine movie. At launch, Taylor Swift gave the sequel a glowing 13/10 review, calling it a must-watch and encouraging her massive audience to stream it as soon as humanly possible. A surprising endorsement that boosted cultural relevance beyond Sandler's core fans. With the film debuting on Netflix on July 25, 2025 at midnight PT, 3 a.m. Eastern Time, it's available exclusively on the streaming platform. Boldly skipping theaters and betting on Sandler's built-in fan loyalty and viral marketing tactics. Critical response so far emphasizes that while it may not outshine the original, it's a heartfelt, funny tribute to Sandler's legacy, loaded with Easter eggs, cameo appearances, emotional weight, and a nostalgic lens that rewards longtime fans and introduces Happy to a new generation of viewers. Fan reactions have already flooded social media. Memes of classic Happy yelling scenes blended with modern cameo reveals, Reddit threads debating whether Shooter will win a rematch, TikToks of reaction faces to Virginia's death moment, and Instagram countdowns to ballet practice scenes all signal this sequel is capturing imagination across platforms. Marketers have harnessed these trends with branded hashtags like #HappyGilmore2, #GilmoreReturns, #SandlerRevival, teaser polls, who returns next, and fan edits syncing iconic lines with golf montages. The movie also revived interest in the original, re-released in theaters in April 2025 ahead of the sequel, and lovingly dedicated to the late film alligator Morris, who passed in May, infusing real-world emotion into the project launch. Behind the comedic chaos, the tone shifts to raw vulnerability. Happy grapples with guilt, grief, and fatherhood, while navigating cutthroat golf media and branded endorsement deals, offering moments of reflective poignancy in the middle of absurd cameos and slapstick swings. It's the first time the Happy Gilmore brand tackles real loss on screen, which Dobson and Bowen hoped would resonate for viewers beyond belly laughs. Predicting the trajectory, this sequel is likely to spawn follow-up marketing content. Viral Instagram moments with Bad Bunny or Kels, memes around Shooter's comeback phrase, and fan compilations of all celebrity cameos in one cut. Streaming algorithm attention will favor viewer engagement loops, fans re-watching favorite lines, finishing with comment prompts like which original line should have stayed, or would you want Happy to go on tour next? And marathon viewing of the entire cast list may earn viewers a cameo checklist, guaranteeing weeks of online discussion. If you loved the original, like if you want Virginia back, comment your favorite Shooter Gilmore insult, share this with your 90s era crew who watched it on VHS, and subscribe for all updates as production news rolls in. Because this comeback is just swinging off the tee, and the season of nostalgia is strong.